everyone! So here we have a set I have done a few days ago. This is using CJP and I used Heatwave. I've started to take pictures so I can see it at the beginning of the video and remind myself, which is hopefully going to work. So my lady's come in, I've removed her previous set down to a thin clear base, prepped and primed the nails, and now I'm ready to go in with my acrylic. So I've started off with Heatwave on the tip and then blended it up. I'm then going to use coconut. Oh, see, now the picture was right at the beginning. Coconut something? No, wait. Yes, I can't remember. Oh Lord, I'll put it in the description. I'm useless. I literally just looked at the video. The new sparkly cover pink, which is firmly becoming one of my favourites. And I'm just making an ombre. And then I'm going to use my wet brush just to dab into the Glitter Fairies Miami Sunset glitter, which is part of the Summer Nights collection. And I'm going to dab that in my usual kind of glitter trail across the nail. Now I only wanted a little bit of glitter, which is why I used a wet brush rather than a bead of acrylic, and then I'm going to cap that entire nail in crystal glass. So as always, starting with my bead slightly in front of the cuticle area where I want my kind of apex and structure to start, and then dabbing back and then tapping and pulling it forward, creating the shape of the nail that I'm after. Then going on to the ring finger, I'm just going to place a little bit of clear back at that regrowth area, so there's a full thin clear base, and then I'm going to use a small bead of clear acrylic and pick up small amounts of glitter, and I'm going to place that on the nail using the tip of my brush to push and nudge it all around, and then when I'm happy with where everything is, I will then cap that in crystal glass. And as always with a full glitter nail, I'm working in small beads, a little bit at a time, slowly adding the glitter rather than adding a massive chunk of glitter and then ending up with a lumpy, bumpy, really thick nail. And on this finger I'm going to do a white and cover pink ombre. You'll notice with the ombres I haven't put the thin clear base at the cuticle area first. Because I'm using a cover pink, I don't need to. It's a strength powder. It's not pigmented in a way that it's going to, stain the nail. So I don't feel the need to place a clear bead on the nail first. I have no idea why my camera was not focusing properly. My apologies again, it's just being a bit of a silly bugger at the moment. So I'm going to create this ombre and then I'm going to add a little bit of glitter, again just across that ombre, just to pull all these nails together. And then on this nail I'm doing exactly the same as I have with the pinky, so I'm doing a ombre with that heatwave colour and then adding a little bit of the Miami Sunset glitter. And having that, given that glitter a chance to just set in place, I'm then coming back and capping this in crystal glass. And I did exactly the same on the thumb. I did a full glitter nail and then capped in crystal glass. I have to say this is actually one of my favourite bits of any set I do, is when I cap the glitter, because I think so often the glitter looks so pretty just even with a matte finish. So you look at this and you think you wouldn't even need to matte top coat. You could file this high shine top coat, I mean. You could easily file this in and put a matte top coat and it would still be a really beautiful nail. And I like a matte top coat on top of glitter because it gives a nice like an opalescent kind of finish. I didn't do matte on any of these, but I was just saying that is something you could try. So once they're all finished and cured, I then file into shape. My lady has round nails, which is why they have become round rather than coffin, as most of you know. I tend to do cut downs but not reshapes, because I think it just wastes a lot of time to shape it, spend ages shaping it and then redesign, so I always redesign and then shape after. I'm then doing a little bit of stamping. I can't remember the name of the polish at the moment, but I will pop that in the description below, and this is one of the mandala plates from Moyu. Really like the stamp, really liked how it came out, but it was like 2mm in the wrong direction, so I'm just going to take that off with my non-acetone polish remover and start that again. So I used a different stamp on every nail and I stamped on every full glitter nail. And then whenever you've stamped, you need to make sure that you double top coat. So I'm going to apply one layer of top coat, and then I'm going to cure that for 30 seconds so it will still be ever so slightly tacky, and it will mean that the second layer of top coat will adhere properly. And when I do the second layer, I will apply top coat to all the other nails and then cure for the full 60 seconds. And when that's all finished, as long as I've made sure that I've got rid of any other nail polish that might be on the fingers, I do that by using non-acetone polish remover. I'm then going to come in with my cuticle oil and we're all done. So there we go guys, this is a set I did recently. It's just a nice, fun, summery set, nice and bright, ready for the holidays, with one of the glitters coming soon from the Glitter Fairy. So I hope you've enjoyed this guys, and until next time, see you soon. Bye!